Hello and Happy New Year, air signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the General Tarot reading for air signs for January 2025. So that just means if you are Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this is your General Tarot reading, and it's for January 2025. All right, air signs, right off the bat, the first card that is turned over is the throat chakra card. So there may be some type of, highlight in the way that you're communicating and expressing yourself in the month of January. But let's see what else we have here. This is the Suffering in Silence. And that is next to the New Beginnings card. And over here, we have Accelerated Motion. And that is followed up with Memories of Love. All right, you guys. Okay, so first of all, I do see that in some way there had been this time where there was a little bit of heartbreak for you, air signs, but I feel as though you've stepped into this new beginning. It is a new year, so that could be a part of it, but you've stepped into this new way of wanting to express yourself, because this Suffering in Silence card is a number 9. Now, the border of this card is also blue, which is all about the throat chakra as well. All right, so it's almost like you ended this cycle of suffering in silence and almost like not really expressing yourself to the fullest. It's almost like a holding back of emotions that was taking place. All right, but now it's like you're offering yourself this new opportunity to begin to express yourself in different ways. And then we have this Accelerated Motion card, and it's an 8. That Accelerated Motion card reminds me of the 8 of Wands in the regular tarot deck. Because to me, it's almost like some kind of information coming in fast, right? So it could be the internet or something like that. And basically, I think with that being next to the Memories of Love, it's almost like you want to, first of all, for some of you, this is a very limited maybe group of you air signs, you are going to be receiving some kind of communication from a past person in your life. All right, so that could be the Accelerated Motion next to the Memories of Love, that at some point in January, someone's going to contact you who may be from your past. But at the same time, maybe someone in your energy has the intention of contacting you, air signs, but we'll see if it actually happens, right? Now, for the rest of the message, though, when it comes to the throat chakra, I just see that you're going to take experiences from your life, from your past, and you're kind of going to interweave that into the way that you communicate moving forward. And I feel like you're going to come forward in this new beginning in the way that you express yourself, mentally, emotionally. I feel as though it's going to come from a place of deeper wisdom now, because it's almost like you're taking what you've learned in your life experience and you're going to use that as you move forward in the way that you are communicating or expressing yourself. All right. So it's like taking whatever it is that you suffered in silence about, really, and you're learning from that now. So rather than just remembering it and feeling badly about it, I do feel like you're actually going to gain some kind of wisdom. So it's going to feel like maybe that suffering, it all happened for a reason, if that makes sense. But we are stepping or have stepped into this new beginning. So I feel like there's going to be a deeper connection with emotions and with the intellect, where you can just express yourself more freely, in the month of January. All right, air signs, I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck, and get a little clarity on this reading for all of you air signs out there. All right, let's see what we have here for you guys. The first card, oops, I just showed everything. The first card is the Lovers. I might remember to edit that out, but maybe I won't. We'll see. The first card, though, is the Lovers card. The Lovers card, again, this could be someone from your past who wants to communicate with you, air signs. They're coming through, whether it's physically or just like telepathically even. I do feel like there's some kind of communication taking place with possibly someone from your past that you were, you know, dealing with or connected with in some way. Now, it does say the Lovers, but maybe you weren't lovers, maybe you were friends or family, but maybe for a lot of you it is lovers, though, past lovers. Let's see what else we get. I'm going to turn that one over. All right, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So I feel like while you have all of these different things that you can experience emotionally, that you can focus on, I'm feeling as though you're having trouble like deciding emotionally what you want to do in a certain situation as well. All right, now air signs, now we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like there is some kind of change in the thinking taking place here. All right, again, it's kind of expressed in what we've been referring to. But then we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So I do feel like in some way where you might have had some level of dishonesty in the past in the way that you were expressing yourself, I do feel like that has fallen away. You know, that's something that you've already moved away from. But at this point, I feel like this might be specific as well, but I do feel that there's this energy of almost daydreaming and not really focusing on, or not focusing, that's not the word. It's this energy of daydreaming and therefore creating a desire where one may not have existed, but it's because of a misuse of your air, you know, the sign of air, which is your thinking. So I feel like if you've been daydreaming, it's time to move beyond that in your life, move beyond what is false, and move into what is in front of you right now so that you aren't confused by what is reality and what exactly is it that you are daydreaming about, air signs. All right, now I'm going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I'm just going to get a little advice for this situation for you, air signs, for my Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius out there. All right, we have the Release card as your advice for January. So as you can, oops, I bumped the camera. As you can see in this card, the release is taking place out of the heart chakra with all of these butterflies just flying out, right? So I do feel like there is definitely a release of that suffering and silence type energy, even if it's not really the words used, you know, suffering and silence, but it's like almost a holding back of expression. So I feel like the release is going to take place in whatever it is that's blocking you from actually being able to transform into the person you want to be. And really, by aligning with your outer expression, by taking on the challenge of actually saying what you want to say, when you want to say it, and connecting with the emotions that you feel in the moment. That is a true release, and that is a true freedom that you can feel from release when you just let it flow. All right? And that could also be why the Lovers card showed up as well, because as we learn to express ourselves from that very heart-centered space that is aligned with our inner truth, mentally and emotionally. It's like that alignment between lovers, the, male and female, the conscious and subconscious, and, the physical and the spiritual. It's this alignment between the two. So yes, your advice, air signs, is to just release any blockages that are holding you back from being and expressing exactly how you want to be and express. Now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm going to give this deck a few shuffles, and I'll draw 3 cards as a final message for all you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out there. Okay, so the first one we have here is soulmates. You guys, that side message about it being, a past lover coming in or wanting to express to you, I do feel for those of you who that resonates with, that you both find yourselves to be each other's soulmate in some way. I mean, even if you don't plan on continuing any kind of relationship with them, it's like you were meant to learn something from each other. So it was like the key. This relationship was a key to something, probably a key to unlocking your heart and being who you truly want to be. All right. Now, as far as the broader message for the more general population of air signs out there, this soulmate is exactly what I was just talking about with the Lovers card. It's an alignment of male and female, conscious and subconscious, spiritual and physical. It's that alignment of your being where it's like your two different halves of yourself, the outer and the inner, are aligned as one. And the next card is Chop Wood. So I do feel like part of the message here is that you have some work to do, both physically but spiritually as well. So I do feel like in order to maintain this alignment with your heart, to really be heart-centered, it's going to be important for you to be very disciplined in your daily practice of, aligning with that energy, of also expressing yourself and releasing that blockage. This is work that you have to do on a daily basis. This is not something that just clicks into place and everything else just clicks in with it. What it is, it's hard work. It's not hard, but it's a daily discipline that is taking place for you in some way. That's going to really help you to accelerate, to the next level, to express yourself in a new way during this new beginning. But it's going to be that daily practice of whatever it is you feel as though you need to practice on a daily basis. I know for me, that would be like spiritual practice, like meditation and prayer, daily journaling, moving my body, that kind of stuff. And the final card for you air signs is To the Sea. And so I do feel like it's that daily disciplined practice in whatever it is for you, that you perpetually continue working on each and every day. That is going to be what helps you to find your direction in life and to change your perspective in the ways that will be necessary for you to maintain that alignment and to be able to express yourself exactly how you want to express yourself. Sometimes we don't even know how we really feel because of like what I was saying with that 7 of Cups reversed. Sometimes we build something up to such a point in our mind that there's no way it's actually going to play out like that in our reality. So I do feel like this discipline is going to lead to, this point where you can turn away from that unrealistic daydream and really start to focus on the direction you want to go in, to move out of that falsehood that maybe once had taken place for you in some way. But this is all, a good thing. It's a matter of taking your control back. And it's a matter of expressing your truth, no matter what the cost. All right, air signs, that is your message for January 2025. If you like this message, don't forget to click that like button. And if it resonates, be sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.